From the 38 now, here's second down and 7.
60 Bisons.
On the ground, it's Warren to start the drive. Room to run past midfield. And they get him to the ground, but he's all the way down to the 35-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. From the 35, it's first and 10. Now this time, they'll look to throw. It'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
He's got the veteran. That's Robert Woods. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line.
12 yards.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Red zone now. He'll drop to throw. Forced out wide. He keeps it himself. And he'll be forced out of bounds. Just a couple of yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Good coverage there in the end zone. That is incomplete. Terrific work. They separated the man from the football, and it'll bring up third down.
Brings up third down.
Doesn't get much better than that. Had he gotten there just a little bit earlier, he probably draws the flag a little late, and it's probably a touchdown.
Trying to run it here with Warren. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
Mike Tomlin, the longtime head man in Pittsburgh. His Steelers get set to take over once more. Greg, when you step back and look at this AFC North, Baltimore and Pittsburgh, their rivalry now really for a couple of decades has in so many ways defined this division, and they set the tone for everything that happens when you are in an AFC North game.
Yeah, and you talk about divisions having identities, they have their culture. Really at the top, Baltimore and Pittsburgh kind of want to play a similar style of game, strong on defense, great run game. Obviously, Baltimore adds the extra element with Lamar Jackson. To me, the fascinating team, though, is what kind of jump can we expect, Mike, from the Cincinnati Bengals?
I agree with you because if you think about the toughness and the physicality, Cincinnati can put up points in an electrifying fashion. And even the 1 year Cleveland was up near the top of the division, they did that as well. But you come back to that defensive side of the ball, and when I look at these teams, Greg, I just think, man, these are defenses that can stop anybody in the league, and that's where you've got to invest in this division.
Yeah, and I think that's what's so fascinating about Cincinnati is they're kind of the outlier. They're the pass-heavy, they're the spread attack. They've got unbelievable weapons on the outside. Obviously, Joe Burrow, quarterback. But it was the defense, and you said it, their inability to be as good on the defensive side of the ball as Baltimore, as Pittsburgh, traditionally, but especially last year, is really what allowed them to be the odd man looking in when they missed the playoffs. So I think if Cincinnati can just improve a little bit on defense, they have the offense to now enter and make it a three-man race in the AFC North.
He's got a man down the field. It's Austin. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a first and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. Byron Murphy. He gets in to drop him for his first sack of the young season.
Ready? Liking 18. Set go. Set go.
Back to throw. Pushed out to his left. He's going to keep it himself. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
Well, that scramble is ultimately going to end up short of the first down, Mike, but it's going to help quite a bit. That's a great job by the quarterback. Just taking what the defense gives you, get downfield, pick up good yardage.
Over the middle, Metcalf has it. Now Seattle going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in this second quarter.
Down and 1.
Steelers offense getting ready for their opening possession of this second half. Well, Greg, it will be a very busy stretch for the passports. A lot of international games to look forward to. 7-0 outside the U.S. Chiefs and Chargers last week in Sao Paulo. Great ones to follow. Vikings and Steelers in Dublin. Vikings in London playing the Browns the very next week. Broncos and Jets. Rams and Jags. They'll also play in London week 6 and 7. Falcons and the Colts are going to be in Germany in week 10. And then the Commanders and Dolphins wrap up the international slate. That's in Madrid week 11. Greg, this has been such an additive part to the NFL season, all of these international games.
Yeah, I can tell you, Mike, having played one of the international games towards the end of my career in London when I played for Carolina, it's a great experience. It's fun for the players, it's fun for the coaches, it's fun for the fans and the families. So I expect this slate to continue to expand. There's so many fun international cities around the world that love NFL football.
And from what you hear, there's more to come. We could be at the point someday, very soon, where every team plays one game outside of the U.S. in each regular season.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Now, faking the give, headed left, buying time. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They'll throw out of the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to tuck it and go. And he's out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, out inside the 20. A big play and a much-needed one as well. It's a gain of 34. On first and 10, it's Warren. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. After the loss of 3, it is second and 13. He'll drop to throw. He's got it inside the 5. And he's very close to a touchdown. They mark him just shy of the goal line. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is first down and goal.
Cowboy 80. Let's go.
Now they'll set up to throw. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. And hold on to that football, young man. That's a keeper. His first NFL touchdown. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find...
Comes the Pittsburgh offense now, heading back onto the field. So, Greg, the home opener after winning on the road, I know you've said it a bunch, there's a different satisfaction for a team to go on the road and get a win. So it's got to feel good to start your home season at 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, everyone loves to play week 1 at home. Your fans are into it. The hope and the optimism of the season is at an all-time high, but it doesn't always go that way. So they go on the road and they get a win. So now expectations coming back to your home field, your home crowd. Now everyone's really juiced up. So this is going to be a great environment, a great week 2 opportunity for them to not only start 2-0, but to get to 1-0 at home.
Once again, it's Warren. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
Stay on the ground with Warren. He'll try to get back to the line, but it's not happening. Going to lose a yard.
It's a loss of
At this stage in the 4th quarter, great job by the defense, understanding exactly what the offense is trying to do. They're trying to bleed the clock, shorten the game. They completely sold out to stop the run, able to take them down for a loss.
Ready, ready.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up 2nd and long. It's 2nd down and 12.
70 Lions.
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw. The rush gets there. He goes down back inside the 5-yard line. Now it appears we've got a Steeler injured on that play. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Cougar 19. Check out.
From down near his goal line, he'll look to throw. Looking down the field, but that ball's incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And so here are the Steelers down on the scoreboard. 40 seconds to go. How will this play out? We'll watch as they come up for first down. They'll drop to throw. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by Reek Lewis.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. So one thing you have to do if that's the case.